Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. All the mothers who are currently watching my channel. So funny story. I put up a poll a couple of months ago asking which Mother's Day topic do you want me to talk about. And it came down to 2 votes. Top 10 best TV mothers or top 10 worst movie mothers. Now, as the schedule got closer and closer, I had to make a hard decision. I asked an old friend who's a mother and a grandmother herself, what video should I talk about? And she pretty much told me, well, you are reading the title of this video, right? Yeah. So, that's what I'm going to do today. And I'll announce at the end of the video what I'm going to do next year. Keep that in mind. So, this is what I'm going to do for Mother's Day this year. The top 10 best TV mothers. My top 10 favorite TV mothers. So, before I head with the video, a couple of ground rules. Firstly, I'm only looking at the TV mothers of shows that I've seen. So if there's one on the list that you want me to put on there, let me know down in the comments why you like that character so much. 2, I'll not just be looking at live action TV mothers. Anime shows also apply here. And thirdly, they don't have to be biological mothers. Stepmothers also apply in one special case. And 4th, and this is a big one, this list is my opinion. If you think there's one that should be higher or lower, again, this is the top 10 best, let me know also down in the comments below. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. These are the top 10 best mothers in TV shows. My top 10. And starting off at number 10 goes to Snow White from Once Upon a Time. Honestly, given the live action Disney movies we've been getting, not a lot of people say that Once Upon a Time actually is the live action show, is the live action Disney that we wanted. And this Snow White is no exception. Not only is she a great Snow White, Ginnifer Goodwin, God bless her, but she's a surprisingly good mother on the show. So, honestly, in the first season, she thought she was going to have a nice, beautiful life for herself, for her husband, Charming, and their soon-to-be child, Emma. But with the Evil Queen's curse approaching them, and a plan ultimately fails, Snow White had to make the ultimate sacrifice. Give up her daughter to make sure that she fulfills the prophecy foretold to her. And give Ginnifer Goodwin some beautiful credit. She makes Snow White so compelling. And Snow White said it best. We gotta give her best chance. And as a mother, that's a really tough choice. And even now that her daughter is 28 years old, Snow White is still doing her motherly duties. And thankfully, she gets a second chance in season 3. She finds out, confusing curse, plotline, she's pregnant again. And she does get her second chance, as she and Charmy have their second child, a boy, who they name Neil. And again, I only stopped after season 5, but for what I've seen, Snow White is such a good mother. She's honestly so caring of her children. And surprisingly, she's a good grandmother to Henry as well, which, let's not forget, is Emma's son, you know. Emma is Snow White's daughter, yeah. Very confusing stuff, but nevertheless, Snow White is a great mother. And let's not forget, she is Snow White. With the original and Kristen Stewart Bono Society. And before you say, what about the live act 2025 movie? Less said about that, the better. Number 9, Jackie Tyler from Doctor Who. Now, there could have been a million mother figures I could have chosen from. Francine Jones, Martha's mother, or Sylvia Noble, Donna's mother. But they both had something that Jackie doesn't. The will to be the best mother that she can be. Francine has her husband. Sylvia had her husband until he passed off screen. Jackie became a single mother only when Rose was 7 months old. Again, both Donna and Martha had their fathers with them until well, not sure what happened with Donna's father, but Jackie had the hard life of raising Rose by herself in that small-ass apartment for 20 years. That takes a lot of willpower. And for what I've seen in seasons 1 and 2, and yes, I will include season 4 on here, she's a good mother. I mean, she can be a bit off the ticker sometimes, but let's not forget, she's a single mother raising her daughter by herself. And I honestly love Jackie. She's a fun character. Camille Kajuri does a great job in the role. She can be a bit She can be a bit off sometimes. I mean, to be fair, her 2 worst moments when she slapped the doctor in the face. Although, to be fair, given the way what happened in season 1, can you honestly blame me for that? Oh, and blaming Mickey for thinking that Rose is dead. Which, can you honestly blame her for that one too? And don't say it's because you know what Mickey looks like. She's just being a mother, being concerned for her daughter. Her daughter disappeared for a year. What would you do if you were a parent? But in season 2 is where she gets honestly her best. For one, she trusts the doctor to look after her. And this is pretty much Jackie pretty much letting Rose go. Rose is is over 18. And this is a chance for Jackie to grow and mature. That is fantastic. But again, like Snow White in the previous entry, she gets another chance where not only is her husband alive in a different dimension, she has a kid with him as well, little Tony. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I like Jackie Tyler. She can be a bit offbeat at sometimes, but nevertheless, she's there for her daughter when she needs it. And God bless you, Jackie. You're fantastic. Number 8, Elise Keaton from Family Ties. A lot of people would put this woman on the list, and given how many kids she's raising with her beautiful husband, you gotta give this woman some credit. And I forgot the actress's name. She does a fantastic job as Elise. Now, I haven't watched Family Ties in a long ass time, but from what I remember, she is a good mother, and she's willing to be there for her kids at all costs. I mean, her scenes... She's got 4 kids. Her eldest son, Alex, Mallory, Jennifer, and little Andrew. Honestly, when her kids need her, she's there for them all the time. Being there for Alex, even though he's now an adult in that episode where he turns 18, she's still doing her motherly duties to make sure he's okay. And this episode where she finds out that Mallory is being, well, I can't say without getting demonetized, she immediately goes to confront the man who who did it to Mallory, and she gives no punchlines. Honestly, the scene where she tugs at him is so damn funny, but that's Elise when she's being a mom. And I'm not sure what I remember when after Andrew was born, Jennifer became, well, jealous. I think, I'm not entirely sure I remember, but both Elise and her husband Stephen did a great job trying to comfort Jennifer that no matter what, no one is going to be loved the least out of all of them. Elise loves all of her children equally. And given how they turned out, she did a fantastic job. Well done, Elise. Meredith Baxter Bailey, that's her name. Thank you. That's the actress's name, not the character's name. Number 7, Mrs. Wolowitz from The Big Bang Theory. And yes, I'm using this picture because she's the only one on the list that can't be physically seen. Sure, you might see her as a blink and you'll miss it, but I'll explain it. I've forgotten the actress' name, but rest in peace. You made Mrs. Wolowitz such a fun character. With the loud pitch-ass voice, she made the character so memorable. And she's a surprisingly good mother to Howard. She's very overbearing, but in the end, she still loves him regardless. And yeah, her conversations with Howard are great. And not only that, she's a good mother-in-law to Bernadette too. True. Honestly, with Mrs. Wolowitz, everything that comes out of her mouth either is trying to be motherly to Howard or saying something funny. Hell, she can even combine the two. And again, even though that Howard is pretty much in his mid-20s or late 20s, she still gives him a home to be around, and she's just a great mother. And again, she's a great mother-in-law to Bernadette too. And when I heard in that scene when I found out that she passed, it was heartbreaking. But nevertheless, Miss Wolowitz made a big impact, not only to the audience, but on Howard. It shows that she is a good mother. And again, like Jackie, she raised Howard on her own. The father wasn't around, for who knows why. But she did a fantastic job, and look how Howard turned out. He got a great job, beautiful wife, and 2 great kids. So, well done, Mrs. Wolowitz. You're a great mother. And again, rest in peace to both the character and the actor that played her. Rest in peace to both of you. Number 6, Celia Jackson from Shameless. Celia Jackson. It's hard to pronounce that name. When you left the show, I honestly stopped watching after you left. Joan Cusack was one of the highlights of Shameless. Don't get me wrong, the rest of the cast was great, but when Sheila was on screen, Joan Cusack acted the hell out of it. Honestly, when Karen needed her, she was there. And even though she was, I'm not sure what the phobia is when she never wants to go outside. But she was still a great mother when Karen needed her. In season 1, all of her best notes were here. When her husband berated Karen in front of everybody, not gonna say the details again, don't want to get demonetized. Sheila immediately kicked him out. She was there for her daughter when she had that breakdown, and honestly, that's motherly love. Absolutely sweet. And again, another best moment is when Liam, who was being looked after at the time, went outside by himself, and Sheila, my god, got over her phobia to make sure he was okay. That is legit awesome. And yeah, when Karen got pregnant, she was overhyped to have a grandchild. And, well, let's just say, after season 2 is where I hated Karen. Sheila made the hard choice when Karen wanted her son to be handed over to the cops. Sheila did not want to give her grandson up. Honestly, I lost all respect for Karen when she tried to get rid of little Jaime. Pretty much that, it's me or the baby, Mom. Choose. And I pretty much was with her. I'm choosing the baby, Karen. There's the door. Out you go. You're a terrible kid. You're a terrible person. Even though Karen never respected Sheila as her mother, Sheila was great as a grandmother. She made sure Jaime was given fed despite his disability, and even though she never got the love and care and respect in return, Sheila did everything she could to make sure that Karen had a roof over her head, clothes on her back, and was fed. Sheila, you're fantastic. And even though Karen never gave you any respect, you're a great mother. You're a great mother. And you're a fantastic grandmother as well. Number 5, Sam Satori from H2O Just Add Water. Yeah, if you watched my entirety of that show, go watch those. Yeah, remember that exception I said stepmothers all out on the list? Well, this is the one exception. I love Sam. Penny Gray does a great job with what she's given, and after she marries Don, well, let's just say half and half respected her. Cleo supported her. Cleo was there all the way. Kim, on the other hand, not so much. But nonetheless, Sam did fantastic with what she was given. 2 stepdaughters that she, regardless of which one didn't like her, she still gave him the love and care that they needed. And honestly, if I did the top 10 best wives, she would be on that list too. So nevertheless, given that she was only for in the middle part of season 3, she still made the effort to be there for them. Sam, you are a great mother, and much better than Bev ever was. God. Fantastic, Sam, you're great. Number 4, Delia Ketchum from Pokemon. Yeah, I can't wait to review this series, which not entirely sure when I'm going to review it, but it is definitely this year, that's for sure. Anyway, like the mothers before her, Jackie Tar and Mrs. Wallowitz, Delia is also a single mother. Who knows where the father is in this picture? I don't think they ever mention him. Not entirely sure. But Delia does great what she can to look up, to be there for her son. And even though he's a 10-year-old boy going on her adventures to catch pocket monsters, Delia makes sure that he's provided clothes, food, and, well, companionship. And when he goes for his Pokemon tournaments, mostly in the first season, she was there at the tournament cheering him on. That's a mother's love. That's a mother's love right there. And honestly, Delia, you're great. Given that you had to raise your 10-year-old son all on your own, that's commitment. And what ranks her this high is given, well, it's a long-ass show, and she's been there since the beginning. Hell, in one episode of Journeys, she gives the love and care that Pikachu wanted because he kind of felt rejected. You know, favoritism and all that. That was generally sweet, and it shows that Delia can be motherly to whoever needs it. Ash may catch them all, but let's just say Delia captured all of our hearts. Number 3, Chili from Bluey. Yeah, I'm surprised that not only is this from a very young kids show, but she's at number 3. Because Bluey as a show respects people's intelligence, and Chili as a mother is no exception to that rule. She has got to be one of the most gentle, caring, and damn sweet mothers that ever. I mean, She doesn't butter up both Bluey and Bingo. She immediately tells them that if they're doing something wrong, she does it in a sweet, caring tone. Oh, and she doesn't bother them down. When if they've done something wrong, she doesn't hold back. But she does it in a way that she explains a little later why. And generally, the way she handles both of her daughters is generally beautifully sweet. Oh, and let's just say, she's also a very fun mother, too. When they're playing games, she just goes along with it. And given that she loves her kids, she looks like she's having fun. Honestly, Chili is just such a sweet, gentle, and caring mother that both Bingo and Bluey deserve. And she is my my third favorite TV mother ever. Number 2, Joyce Byers from Stranger Things. And I'm just gonna say it, I haven't seen season 4. I haven't seen season 4 yet, so I don't know what she's done there. But in the first 3 seasons, Joyce pretty much kicks ass in both the character and mother love. Honestly, she's just damn perfect. I mean, in season 1, when Will goes missing, she does everything she can to try and find him. Honestly, seeing her fail again and again to try and communicate with him is honestly heartbreaking. But she doesn't give up. She does not give up. And that is sweet motherly love. And when she reunites with him, it is beautifully satisfying. Honestly, Winona Ryder does a fantastic job in the role. She kicks major ass. Oh, and she generally loves and supports her older son, Jonathan, as well. Oh, in season 2, she doesn't stop there. When she figures out that something's wrong with Will, she immediately goes to find out what's wrong with him. Honestly, everything she does for both of her sons is just generally sweet stuff. And the scene where her ex-husband comes along to come in for money, she lets them have it. Get out! Get out of my house! Joyce Byers is just a fantastic mother. And given that she had to raise these two pretty much nearly on her own, with a deadbeat ex-husband, of course, Joyce Byers pretty much does no wrong. She's supportive to Jonathan and sweetly caring for Will. Joyce Byers is my second favorite TV mother, and she's damn perfect. I don't know what she's done. I can't remember much in season 3, but she was still good enough. Sweet chemistry with David Harbour, though. But whatever she did in season 4, I'm pretty sure is great. Hopefully. Please don't butcher her character. And hopefully, give us a sweet end to her character arc in season 5. Please. So, you must be wondering what my number 1 is gonna be. Well, let's see. She's swearing caring for her children. She's a big major character on the show. And let's just say, you do not want to disrespect her authority. And my number 1 favorite TV mother is Athena Grant, Nash from 911. Let's just say, Angela Bassett is the Yas Queen. And Athena Grant is no exception to that. Honestly, she does a fantastic job balancing both her duties as a cop and the wellness to her family. True, yes, her marriage didn't end well, but she's still there for her kids. In season 1, where I can't say without getting demonetized, she immediately goes to the people that tormented her daughter May. Hell, she even arrested the bully when she talks smack about May. That's a mother right there, even though it was very unprofessional. But nevertheless, Athena did whatever she could to be there for her daughter. Oh, and not sure what season, when Harry got kidnapped, she did everything she could to make sure he was safe. And even though he confronted her about balancing her duties as a cop and as a mother, she was still there for him. Hell, in season 7, I think, as he was a little older, she tells him about the harsh reality of the world when he had a run-in with the law. And she's still there with him. Even though she had to balance both of her lives. Athena, just such a great mother. I'm not sure how you do it. Balancing 2 kids, in your marriage with Bobby. Honestly, you're just a major Yas queen of awesome. You're a great mother, a kick-ass cop, and again, you will not disrespect her authority. So yeah, I consider Athena Grant Nash from 911 my #1 favorite TV mother of all time. And let's just say, she is a Yas queen. Yas queen! So that's my Mother's Day video to you. I hope you like it. Let me know down in the comments below if you agree or disagree, or you want to add one to let me know. Give me a like and subscribe. And please enjoy the video. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Not just the mothers, the grandmothers, the aunts, even cousins who have kids. That's pretty much half of my cousins, actually. So, happy Mother's Day to all. Later today, I'll be getting up the very first Avatar video I haven't done in a while. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Chapter 1, The Avatar State. Can't wait to get back to my normal schedule. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.